one of Adam and Eve's sons. Abel was his brother. While Abel was taking care of flocks, Cain was a farmer. Cain would dig in the dirt and plant seeds and water plants to make the food grow big and tall, food like corn and beans and apples and carrots. One day, Cain decided he should bring an offering to God. Cain thought, what can I give to God? I know, I have lots of extra food around. I'll give God some of this food I grew. But God was not happy with Cain's offering. And God had a very specific idea about what he wanted as an offering. But Cain evidently never even asked God what he wanted. Think about this. What if you wanted to give your mom a really special gift? Would you just pick up some toy you had laying around that you didn't want anymore? No. If you wanted it to be a really special gift, you would find out what she would like. When you love someone, you pay attention to what they like. And if you don't know what they like, you ask them. But Cain just gave God some of the food he had laying around, stuff that was easy for him to give, and stuff that made sense to Cain. But God's alive, so we should ask him what he likes and let him choose the gifts, not just give whatever is convenient to us. But Cain did not love God, so he didn't care to find out what type of gift God would like. But here is where things got even worse. When Cain saw that God was happy with his brother Abel's gift, but not happy with his gift, Cain got very jealous and angry. His inside started feeling all knotted up. Then his face got all red and hot. His eyebrows scrunched and his mouth turned downwards. God knew this farmer boy was starting to plant some really bad seeds, not in the dirt, but in his heart. So God tried to warn Cain. Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face turned down like that? If you do what is right, you know I will accept you. But if you do not do what is right, sin is sitting right outside your door, ready to pounce on you like a wild animal. These bad thoughts and feelings want to take control of you, but you must be the boss of them. But Cain didn't listen. God was trying to help him change his attitude, but Cain ignored God's helping words. A sad, sad thing happened next. Cain asked Abel to go into a field, and then he did a terrible, evil thing. He murdered Abel. This means he killed him because he was angry and jealous. Then God came along and said to Cain, "Where is Abel, your brother?" "I don't know," Cain answered. "Is it my job to take care of my brother?" Uh-oh.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make
make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it.
Enoch, the man who walked to heaven. Enoch was born not very long after God had created the earth. In fact, when Enoch was born, Adam, the first man, was still alive. Enoch was a very special guy. He wasn't special because he was super smart, or because he had lots of stuff, or because he was a really nice guy. No, those things don't matter much to God at all. Enoch was so special to God because he knew God. He was close to God. He walked with God. And God liked that a lot. Because Enoch was God's friend and companion, he didn't need to know where he would go or what he would do tomorrow. He didn't need to know where God was taking him. He was just happy to be God's friend. Even though God was in heaven and Enoch was on earth, that didn't stop Enoch from being close to God. Even though Enoch couldn't touch God with his earth hands or see God with his earth eyes, that didn't stop Enoch from walking with God. He was close to God with his heart and with his mind and with his spirit. When Enoch woke up in the morning, he didn't think about all the fun things he wanted to do today. He thought only about what God wanted. And he talked to God. Good morning, God. What are you thinking about today? What would make you happy today? And when Enoch walked through the town during the day, he didn't think, hey, that guy has a nice house. Or, that person has lots of fun things. I wish I had things like that. Instead, he thought, all these things I am seeing with my earth eyes are just around for a little while. But God, you are unseen. What else is unseen? What do you see? God, I love you so much and I love everything about you. I want to see what you see. And because Enoch lived his life like that, talking to God all throughout the day about everything that happened, Enoch started to deeply know God. And as Enoch and God became closer and closer friends, God changed what Enoch could see. Enoch started to see not just the seen world, but the unseen world too. Now, when Enoch walked through the town, he didn't just see people and houses and stuff. He could actually see that there was a whole different world, an invisible world, right in front of him. Most people can't see this invisible, unseen world, but Enoch could, because he saw with heaven eyes. Every day as Enoch walked and talked with God, Enoch and God became really good friends. They talked together all the time. One day, as Enoch was walking along, talking with God and enjoying his company, God said, "Hey Enoch, just come on up here. Let's finish this conversation face to face. I really want you to come up here and be with me in heaven right now." Well, Enoch sure liked the sound of that. So, Enoch disappeared to the human eye, but to heaven eyes, he was right where he belonged. Nope, he didn't die. God just liked Enoch so much that he took Enoch to come be with him. And now, happy, happy, happy Enoch would get to be with God in heaven forever.
ఈ వీడియో మీకు నచ్చితే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి.